Yo, guys. Yo. I don't like this that I'm alone. I think long is hopium right now, guys. I think long is hopium. I think you still got some time, but I think long is hopium. Zdravo, Bošt. I do, man. I mean, there is always trade opportunities, but right now I think Shiba is ready to go down. There are several reasons for that. Up here is actually the short opportunity. Let's go up here. Let's go to this one and go to Bybit over here. Let's go to not to Polkadot, Shiba. We're gonna. I think I want to short Shiba. I think I'm not quite sure, but you know. 10 isolated market, 100%, yes. 20k, is there 20k up here? Let's do 2 times 50, then we, you know, 2 times 50. So the thing is up here, I can explain a little bit up here. What I'm seeing on the chart, or you're actually talking SHIB. I like this move. If you look at the volume up here, the volume is going down. Technically, it went a little bit up here, but you know, right now it's coming to these stops up here, and I'm thinking it can actually go down there. So you know, oftentimes you get this, you know, extension towards upside, and then you drop down, right? So that's what I'm looking right now. Also, Bitcoin looks like hitting resistance. I'm a little bit unsure whether it's can actually break the resistance or not. So there is that. See here, I already posted this image up here. You know, up here was, you know, the best shorting opportunity. If you see here on Telegram channel, just before up here, where was it? Up there, I feel this is gonna drop to the downside. See here, I said in this area up here, you know, we're gonna go down. I like that there was a lot of trading up here going on, failed that, and it had 1, 2, and right now we have this third wick towards the upside. Over here, that was the third wick up here to the upside, you know, and right now it is kind of starting breaking on the downside. So the question is whether the time is right now or not. You see here trying to break this towards the upside. There is a trend line up here. It broke through the trend line. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, broke that. Right now it's coming right back up again. So we gotta be really sure, you know, where this is gonna, you know, end up. You know, I think something up here. So maybe up here something 11.9 or something like that might be nice. Nice entry 11.9 if it goes up there, because this expanding wedge up here already broke down. So you know, might be already here right now or up there. So maybe we should do 50% up here, and then this can also be some kind of double bottom down here where it actually, you know, doesn't break down but actually goes towards the upside. What's 8ball thoughts about this deal? We're not gonna ask 8ball every single time, not every single time. Let's see 1 hourly time frame. 1 hourly closing in 23 minutes. So you know, there's plenty of time. This, you know, this 1 hourly still didn't close. Went down to the 10 moving average, still technically an uptrend up here. Let's just clean up everything up here and see how this actually looks. Let's go to the 4 hourly time frame. Maybe we can get some kind of clearer. There is no bullish engulfing candle here. That's nice. Still about, you know, still keeping, you know, these stops up here. You see here 1, 2, 3, 4, just trying to, you know, get it up higher. A little bit unsure, of course. There is some kind of trend line up here somewhere, maybe something like this up here, give or take. Kind of slowly going, you know, trying to push it up. It's coming very close. This 1 hourly, so you can take like 1, 2, 3, 4 hours, something like that. I'm not quite sure about that. See this bottom line down here. This bottom line is 200 moving average on the upside. What you guys do? Is this over here short opportunity, or are we gonna try to wait all the way up there? Because I'm a little bit unsure whether we are getting this entry up here. I'm a little bit unsure about this one because see 1, 2 week, then third week up here towards the upside. This is actually third week. Look at the 10-minute chart, not actually 10-minute chart, 50-minute chart up here. You can see this wicks towards the upside. You can see how nicely you know, wicks, you know, big wicks towards the upside. These are signs of weakness, I think. Still 1 hour close below trend line. Abel told me you're going to 25. Ascending triangle with 4 hour for ship. Yeah, it might be ascending triangle if you look at it in the bigger picture up here. Maybe if you use this top up here. Yeah, it does look nice. It does look nice. There is definitely some kind of resistance up there. We hit it 1, 2, 3 times up here. I'm not quite sure how many times you can actually hit that before you actually break down. So there's that. I'm not quite sure how many times you can actually hit that. 11.6, once it breaks down below 11.6 down here, I think that's going to be pretty much over. We already see that. Right now this might be the last pullback towards the upside, you know, so we need to take the bet, right? We need to take the bet on what we think is going to happen or not. Over here it's already got rejected a little bit up here. It's looking dumping, but it's weakened. Yeah, it's weakened, I get it. But you can see here it's getting down, you know, getting smacked down on the bottom side down here. You know, and as soon as it does this move towards the upside right now, you know, it can be bad. I think we need to take position on Shiba over here. How much are we done already up here? There we go, 26, 2%, 3%. Right now down up here. This is 4%. This is 10%. This is 20%. Wow, we can actually lose a lot of money on this trade if this does go away. But is this not a bullish pattern? No, it's not a bullish pattern. I don't see anything bullish right now when it comes to Shiba. It's getting exhausted towards the upside for a long time. It's hit these kind of tops up here. 1, 2, this is third time. Like, how many times are you gonna hit the top before you break it? I wouldn't hold short for too long. There's no reason for price to go down. Yeah, I'm not gonna, you know, I'm thinking, you know, quick trade, something like that. Lower leverage for Shiba, I reckon. Nah, we're gonna do 100%. 100%, 10x towards downside. Just rising wedge up here in the small time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we gonna get another move towards upside up here? That's the question. If we do get another move towards, like we already did these 2 moves up here, goes down here and breaks on downside. This looks nice. It looks like it's already pretty much over. Use less leverage, no FUD. Lower leverage for Shiba, I reckon. A little bit unsure about that. This looks like a bear flag though. Oh, you go down, right? I think we need to take position up here. Shiba 1 minute chart. Because if it starts breaking down, it's gonna be too late. I think I want to do that. Open short. Trigger man is pulling triggers. Trigger man is pulling triggers, guys. The rest is 100% on the pullback or something like that. What we're gonna increase are on the next trade. There we go. We are in the trade, guys. We're in the trade. 50% right now, only 50%, but we're gonna increase to 100% soon. It's a 10x short trade. Account balance. What's our account balance? It was like something like 2000, something like 2024, something like that, right? And short ship position. There we go. Just update people. Ballsy, yeah, ballsy. But you know, yeah, I actually wanted, you know, short up here. That would be like the best short. Like you saw, I posted, you know, on Telegram that, you know, up here, you know, was the short. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, I had to play Minecraft with my kid. We had a date. We're gonna go to a treasure hunt. We found some kind of map in Minecraft, so we wanted to go and treasure hunt for that, you know, treasure. So I was playing Minecraft up here, but right now when this pullback is coming in right now over here, maybe break from downside will be nice. We're gonna see, and if it goes higher up here towards up here, we're gonna increase our position to 100%. On the other hand, if it goes down in any kind of pullback, we're gonna add to our position. Wow, you already made 5x. Yeah, that's what happens when you do 10x with 100% of your position all the time. Big risk, man, big risk. But yeah, you know, it's a challenge account, so you know there's that. Then what is target support? I don't think that's haven't been looking at down that much on Shiba up here. If this breaks on downside, the target should be, you know, bottom down here at 0.94 or something like that, back at previous levels down here. You see down here, maybe 10-20 moving average down here. Let me move this up a little bit up here, there. I think that should be the target support if this breaks on downside, right? If Shiba breaks on downside. Now there is also 50 moving average up here we have to be, you know, aware of. Right now that's gonna give us, you know, just this move down here is gonna give us 60%, so we might take already position there unless it just breaks it straight towards downside. So it's going fine so far. This 1 minute rising wedge is breaking down. This 1 minute rising wedge target down here is around, you know, 11.7 on the downside out here. So right, once it gets down here, it can actually bounce up here again, right? We are fully aware of that. So we're gonna see how that actually plays out eventually. I got screwed yesterday at night, lost 25% of my play account with scam week on Atom. Oh, that's bad, that's bad. Then guys, last night my sell order got hit in Dep Radar. There are rumors that it will be listed on Coinbase. Join the short, let's go. We're gonna see, like we got a little bit room like right now towards the upside up here. You know, something like, you know, this is like already 10%, this is like 20%, but you know, we didn't catch these weeks to upside, but you know, I'm hoping that these weeks are the last week towards, I don't know if we're gonna get another scam week towards upside or something like that, but we can increase our position because we did only 50% right now into the position. Every coin pumps so much, we need retracement. Bitcoin right now, is it falling down? Maybe, just maybe it's falling down, maybe. It's hard to say up here. Maybe, like, it's really tight, and this 5 minute move, so we're gonna see that. Let's see Shiba, back to Shiba up here. Let's try to go up here again. So we didn't get the wicks up here, you know, we got it on the pullback. You know, the question is whether the pullback is up here or, you know, is there this line up here, somewhere up here, right? So, you know, the question is where the pullback, but I was like, this is gonna fall out, like we gotta take the trade right now, or, you know, it's right now we can have pullback, we can have pullback all the way up there, perfectly fine. The problem is if this creates some kind of double bottom up here and breaks this level again towards the upside, then it can go all the way up there. We gotta, I think maybe we gotta wait for that move towards the upside. We should probably put some kind of line up there. Let's go to 1 hourly time frame, 30 minutes. Let's see how this actually looks. So right now this is 1 hourly time frame. It closed below the 10 moving average. Right now it's still, you know, tapping right below 10 moving average down here. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out eventually. But it was big bearish engulfing candle on the 1 hourly time frame. I don't trust candles just because they are candles, and you know, stuff can happen. I think something like this up here, give or take. So you can see here, this move towards the upside can actually come all the way up there. No joke. So this, it can actually go all the way up, like something like 12. I don't know if it can go up to 12, but it can come up pretty close to 12. Bro, are you in Shiba short? Yeah, we're in Shiba short right now. We're shorting Shiba. I think, where is our entry position right now? So far, only did 50%, only did 50%. Entry price 11.77. Let's copy that. Let's add that line up here. I hope there was enough. 11.77. Yeah, that up there. It is okay. It is okay so far. We entered it right over here. right before it actually want to break down. We enter that, so you know, we are right now, you know, head is above the water, but you know, we still got only mental stop loss with us, and we still need to break certain levels on the downside to be in some kind of downtrend. But you know, we are betting that Bitcoin will break this on the downside. Right now it's sitting very closely over here. It's getting, you know, swoosh 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 on the downside, so we're getting that this is gonna do something like this, and then you know, it's gonna increase in speed towards downside, then everybody's gonna start, you know, suddenly panic, and then you know, start selling, and when they do that, altcoins fall down, and then it stops and everything recovers, and so forth, right? Bitcoin 50-minute potential breakdown, it doesn't matter, it's 50-minute, 10-minute, whatever, right? It does look like it's gonna get squeezed down, so we are betting that. But we also have to watch for these, you know, scam weeks towards the upside, because for whatever reason it just goes up here. That might have been that, because we already had like a lot of action up here, trying to break the resistance, failed, try to get up here, you know, take out some of these right now, but right now they're coming closer and closer up here, so it does look like it's gonna fall out of this triangle up here. So yeah, Ellen just tweeted about Shiba. No way, man, no way, no way. Don't scare me like that. We are not trading Dogecoin because of that, right? We are not trading Dogecoin because of that, but don't tell me Shiba is on the list now. Taking short 5 minutes later, Ellen tweets about Shiba. Imagine. That will ruin our account, man. It will just rip us apart. No, we're not there just yet. So we're gonna see how this actually plays out. By the way, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You're probably already subscribed. It's only like 200 people have been, you know, already came into the stream, and you know, 99 people are already watching. Usually that number is, you know, big difference between the, you know, how many people play the stream and how many people sit and, you know, keep on watching. So this is very promising so far for the stream. Right now it's getting some kind of pullback up here. Everything's fine and normal, no problem up here. Close below 100 moving average, goes down to the 200 moving average. We need to break this level down here. What's Bitcoin doing right now? 0.41, pulling a little bit off this on 5-minute chart up here. 200 moving average at the resistance, support down there. Getting some bounce. What is your entry? Our entry point is 11.7. Let's see up here. What is it? That's this line down here. Yeah, I should probably write up here so people don't ask. Short entry position. I think 0.70. Yeah, there we go. So people can see that short entry position up there. So you know, we gotta handle above the water. This oftentimes you'll see this breakdown, then you'll get some kind of double bottom on the bottom side, and then it'll try to go back. If it goes back above this level up here, it can do another big move towards the upside. And you know, the question is, are we gonna wait for that? Are we gonna wait for that? Because if it starts going up here, number one, we can expect a move up here that be perfectly fine. But you know, if this move up here goes, you know, even up there will be perfectly fine. But the problem over here, since we did not enter up here, you know, we are already underwater. Yeah, you know, something like 12%. The question is, so I'm hoping Bitcoin might, you know, I'm hoping Bitcoin breaks down before that. Hoping Bitcoin. Now on the bigger time frames up here, also Bitcoin is kind of going up here sideways a little bit. Just, you know, might be some kind of bull flag forming up here after this move. Oh my god, is this a bull flag? Don't tell me it's a bull flag. Let's go up here and analyze. This kind of going down sideways a little bit. So this move up here, it needs to break out, right? So we gotta watch Bitcoin really closely, so it doesn't do that. Okay, guys, we gotta watch Bitcoin right over here, so it doesn't do here. Because if it starts going up, like, I'm not trusting anything. If it does that, I'm not trusting anything. We need a split chart up here, so we can see this, and we need Shiba chart up here. Now I have to, you know, put new levels up here as well. Let's go to 5-minute chart up here. Now let's start with 4-hour time frame up here. Tops, some kind of tops up here. Looks nice. And then there was the bottom trend line up here, right? Bottom trend line down there, and then we went to the 5-minute time frame, right? and we had actually on 1 minute time frame, we had this a rising wedge up here somewhere, right? Let's just say this is a rising wedge up here. Or bear flag, or whatever you want to call it, right? And then our entry position was short entry position. What was that? What was our entry? Okay, and then we have to change these coordinates again. Okay, there we go. That's our short entry position right now. 5 minutes time frame up here, and there is one more line that we need on this, up here. I think it's 1 hour. Maybe let's check out how it actually works with 1 hour. Maybe something like this. Let's see how it looks on the small time frames. Yeah, it's give or take. Maybe something like this up there, but it doesn't hit these wicks nicely enough. Then there's of course this line up here that right now we got reject from, so maybe that's the line, right? But we're also looking at this up here. Let's go to 5 minutes time frame. This short-term break, because you can see the big breakdown here. So there are a lot of lines on the screen. I get that, guys. I get there's a lot of line on the screen, and this move right now is coming back to our short position. Bitcoin breaking again towards upside. It cannot go too much towards upside. And we of course need also the moving averages up here. Too many lines on the screen, guys, so I hope you're following what's happening. By the way, not financial advice. I do my trades, you do your trades, you know, this is entertainment only, so forth, of course. I only trust our Lord and Savior. Selena? FYII ready to pump 20%. Why is everybody shilling this FY2, this scam? Only trust our Lord. Bitcoin 4-hour RSI is still in upper range. Yeah. Ask the 8 ball. No, we're not doing the 8 ball just now. It's not that legendary of a trade. There's no stopping this dead cat bounce at least 25k. So here's the thing up here right now, right? Because it does these moves right now. It's hitting right now support. So if it starts, you know, failing to get it back and goes right back down again, I think that might be the last move. You know, you never know. You never know. There's a big doji down here in the middle. Shooting star on the bottom. This guy generally a bit crazy. So we're coming to some kind of movement towards the upside. Some kind of double bottom where it slowly climbs towards the upside. Let's see the volume on this thing up here, not this volume up here. Yeah. Volume on 1 minute chart. That's crazy talk. We are right now up 1.7%, 17 bucks. It's not even enough to cover the fees. Storm gain is showing buy signal for Bitcoin. Storm gain. What time frame? Let's analyze Bitcoin a little bit up here on the side. 4 hourly. Somebody said RSI is still in upper range. Yeah, RSI is still in upper range up here at 60, but it's not in upper range. It's not like it went too high up. Bottom 40. It's below. It's between 40 and 60, so it is just ranging sideways. Might be a lot of FOMO right now over here at the top. People are hoping that this is gonna explode towards upside for some reason. I really don't care. I'm just looking at, you know, when I recognize a pattern, right? When I recognize a pattern, I think it might be very nice. I don't know whether this is the top or not. The best entry is up here. We failed that entry because I was playing Minecraft, of course. And right now, you know, we kind of went in down here, which is not ideal in any shape or form. Look in the group. Yeah, I just read. Wait, was it something more? Yeah, it climbed the channel towards the upside. Nice. Might be a little bit. What do you say? What do you say? Exit the trade. I'm not exiting the trade until this actually can actually just come right back down again, which should be quite bad. There's also a trend line up here. Yeah, there's a nice trend line up here. So you know, we're still not losing more. At least if it breaks this one. Right now our head is about out. Our head is in the water right now. 5-minute chart up here, hitting the 20 moving average up here. At our short entry is right now our resistance, which is nice so far. But we got this double bottom maybe create up here, so this needs to revert very fast. So Bitcoin up here needs to do something magical. Let's look at another chart, SHIB USDT. Let's just look at another clean chart up here for a second. And on this chart over here, what Mladen is suggesting is that we have a channel up here. A channel goes something like this up here towards the upside. It increased the move, right? So it's just in this channel towards the upside, right? It was down here, try to go up, try to up here, down here. Right now it's up here again, but if it breaks on the channel, then it goes down again. Let's use my tool up here for a second. Yeah, so it is going in channels, in channels towards the upside up here. Try to go down there. Right now going up here, but right now this is acting as support down here. What's that? 11.7. Yeah, but 11.7 is also important level. However you twist and turn that. Let's continue watching Bitcoin right now. Popped back the moving averages on the chart so we can see that right now went a little bit inside this. This goo of moving averages up here. Shiba is undecisive. Yeah, our short entry is right now acting as resistance, hopefully no longer. Where can I find a channel tool? You can't. You gotta make it yourself. You gotta make it yourself. It's made from the channel tool is actually the fib channels. So you gotta use fib channels, and then you have to change the colors and the numbers, and then you get the tool. Unfortunately bouncing. So we're gonna give it a little bit more time to see how this actually goes. This might be one of the big losses, guys. One of the big losses. Maybe we are, we didn't go up here, so I'm a little bit unsure how much we're gonna let it run before we close the trade. Like if Bitcoin starts breaking towards the upside, it instantly becomes bad right here, right? But it's going so slowly. There is no volatility. What is the reason to short Shiba? It had this, this exhaustion pattern on Shiba right now, and Bitcoin is also coming to a very important resistance. So the question is whether Bitcoin is gonna break this resistance towards the upside, which does look like kind of like a hopium to people. So I'm a little bit unsure whether that's gonna happen or not. Since Shiba and some other coins already are hitting some kind of resistances, that they could have a pullback towards downside. If that pullback comes, we profit. If that doesn't come, we close our positions in loss, and there is that stop loss. What about ARA bull flag? It's only 50% position, so although over here it says that we are down $16, I think we can handle $16, guys. I think we can handle $16, and if it goes more towards upside, we're gonna add to our position. We're gonna increase the bet to the position. This is why people get gray hair. Yeah. So the only way to not get gray hair is to relax and trade a lot and get desensitized by the movements of the price. Let's see up here, where should we add on our trade up here? There is a up here right now is hitting this resistance. Let's see if Bitcoin maybe closes up here in the next 5-10 minutes or something like that. See, it went down right back up again. 3. Yeah, it managed to get right back above this 10 moving average. Still not breaking these levels of resistance up here. Those resistance right now, it's holding it in place. So we're gonna see, but it was bigger bearish engulfing candle down here. Let's see on the 4-hourly time frame up here. How does this look? Bullish engulfing up here. 4-hourly still has something like, how much is 4-hourly left? 55 minutes left. So last hour on the 4-hourly candle up here. If we see bullish moves on Bitcoin, we are exiting the trade like a MF, man, like a MF. Right now there is no bullish engulfing on 15 minutes, yeah, but it doesn't right now it went down, bearish engulfing. Right now these bigger time frames are still holding a little bit down, still close down here below the 10 moving average, with the doji below 10 moving average on the 1-hourly time frame. 4-hourly time frame, let's go back to 5-minute time frame and get, you know, see right here, down here is our short position. This is the resistance that hit at 11.79. It's also here on the dollar. So right now that resistance up here is playing. Trading right now feels more like a gambling to me. No, this is you want to trade when the markets are calm just before it turns, right? It's not gambling. Like everything is gambling, everything is risk. The way I see it, everything is a risk, right? And you know, but as long as you have some kind of idea about where the price, nice move towards downside. So far, nice move. Now our head is back above the water. So far, of course. But the way I see it is that you gotta figure out some kind of pattern, something that tells you that, oh my god, you know, I've seen this before, I feel it, this needs to turn down, and then you do some kind of analysis on that. You try to confirm your bias, and then you try to get the best possible position that you can for that move, and then you wait for the move. Because once the volatility kicks in, you know, everything goes choppy up, down, they're trying to get you out, they're trying to shake you out and stuff like that, right? So I think you want to be in the move before the move actually starts. I don't trade right now. Yes, that's what says on screen. Short Shiba position right now, and on screen says short entry position. So yeah, we are in the trade right now. What is the exit point? We just talked about it. It's like 50 moving average on the 4-hourly or daily or something like that. It's if you go to the daily down here, it's down here at 11 or something like that. All right, that should be the first resistance down there. That's already something like how much is that down here? That's like 60% down. So if you look at a 5-minute chart up here, you know, that move on the downside is all the way down there, and you can see, I was actually thinking it's all the way down, like down here, but you know, the first move down here, at least, you know, 11 or something like that. Can it do that? Yes, it can do that. So right now we are waiting for this breakdown. If it's gonna happen or not, I don't know. Sasha, would you call it a reverse head and shoulders on SHIB 1-day chart, or does it need closing candles? It always needs closing candles, but I don't know what you're looking at right now. Let's go SHIB USDT on daily time frame up here. I don't see inverse head and shoulders. I mean, this is kind of ugly inverse head and shoulders. I don't know, man. This is the most ugly. I wouldn't call this a shoulder. Right now we are just looking at this pattern. Bitcoin has the same kind of pattern over here. You can see this is, you know, it doesn't have the same pattern. This is a explosion move back, and this is exhaustion pattern up here, and this exhaustion pattern usually tends to, you know, revert back. You can see here it was resistance right before, so going back to that 50 moving average, touching that, retesting the 50 moving average might be very nice. Right now going through that down zone over here. So that's what we're betting. All right, we gotta take some kind of bet, like, you know. There we go. Bitcoin is back below these moving averages. Maybe this is one of the last time. I don't know. This can continue for a long time. You know, these small moves until something big happens. I don't know. You know, it's really hard for me to figure out when something big is gonna happen. You know, I don't know what kind of stuff to look for. There we go. Right now we're sitting down here below this level down here. Do we have any divergence? There is no divergence on the 5-minute chart right now. 200 moving average and the support down here at 11.69. So the 200 moving average is 11.71. Do you think NEAR has a chance to produce a double top pattern? Yeah, I was actually thinking about NEAR, and I thought that it could produce double top pattern, and I was waiting for that, maybe for a short, but you know, the problem is it never did. Where is near? Over here. Yeah, so I was looking at this 5-minute chart. Don't get too psyched. So this looks like a triple top to me or something like that up here, right? Whether you're gonna use this one or this one, maybe this one already broke out. This some kind of, you know, high wick to the upside. It already broke certain trends up here. It already broke certain trends up here, right? And this might have been that you know, double top up here. You know, I was expecting a little bit more moon, but I think this was it, guys. It might be it, but right now what's happening up here? It's creating this you know, this triangle pattern up here. It's creating this triangle pattern up here, and whichever way this actually breaks, it might continue to into that direction. On the upside might be exhaustion period, you know, where we do another big move towards the upside and then fall down. On the downside, you know, it's just gonna, you know, crash right down, I think. So there is that. Bitcoin doing nicely up here so far. Let's go to Bybit pairs up here. Let's go to Shiba trade 0.49. This needs to be there. This one needs to be on Shiba. This also needs to be 5-minute chart because we are, you know, gamblers. There we go. Right now hitting that support down here. You can see this line down here getting support down there, but we did create lower low again on the small time frames up here. So nice. Sushi looks stumpy. I think everything right now, and I think there are the so-called inverse head and shoulders breakout has taken a long time to go nowhere. Volume decreasing. Yeah, exactly. I was thinking as well. You know, the people are talking about these inverse head and shoulders on Bitcoin, and that's giving everybody huge hope, because people don't understand that inverse head and shoulders patterns, any kind of pattern, can be rejected. You can have the most perfect head and shoulders pattern, and even that pattern can get rejected on the support. We don't know until we actually get a breakout, right? And the same thing is right now happening on Bitcoin. We have this inverse head and shoulders pattern everybody's talking about, but I think we are just using too long time to actually break this inverse head and shoulders pattern. Stop loss for Shiba. I don't have right now. It's only mental stop loss up there. Like if it goes like 20% up for whatever reason up here, you know, we're gonna exit position or something like that. Especially above these levels. What has to happen is, you know, I don't have just, you know, random stop loss in my head. I see something that breaks the trend, that breaks my idea of what's happening. If I see something, you know, hugely bullish, that's not supposed to happen in some kind of downtrend. I don't know what that's gonna be like, but you're gonna see it immediately, right? And when you see that, you're like, hey man, this is not good, this is something happening that's not supposed to happen on the chart, then you exit position, right? Stop loss, we only gonna put stop loss if we get certain profits, and then we can put, you know, stop loss in profit, just, you know, relax. Then we're gonna, but right now we are not relaxed. You know, this is the hardest part of any trade, that's the entry. And you know, right now Bitcoin is down below the moving averages again. Is it gonna do the same thing again? On the downside, here's how you can analyze this a little bit. You can see that the downside moves goes like straight down and right back up, straight down and right back up. You know, even this straight down, right back up, straight down, right back up. But you can see that these upper moves up here kind of just goes and hover above the moving averages, hover above the moving average, and before they fall down. So it's kind of you know, the pattern they're creating. You know, I think I've seen this before, but I know that if you have some kind of moving average or some kind of resistance line, and see the price goes up here and does this and then right back down again, that's actually very bearish. And you know, it is creating these things right up here, right? Even these moves up here, like tried up there and right back down again, right? So it is trying to break, but you know, it tries, it just fails all over again. Near it as the big trend line. It might have done that. This 1-minute chart, what is going? Bitcoin 1-minute chart now. There is some real gambler stuff now. It's doing the same thing. It just, you know, all of the moving averages on 1-minute chart are right now, you know, in a pocket up here, and any kind of move. See, it moves a little bit towards the upside right now. Tries to go a little bit up. How long is this gonna take? You know, maybe an hour or something like that. You know, but it needs to. I think it's waiting for this 4-hourly close, because right now on 1 hour you got 46 minutes. On 4-hourly we got a 46 minutes. I think it's waiting for the 4-hourly to do something. I think it's waiting for 4 hours, so we got like 46 minutes left, guys. We got 46 minutes left. This is pulling a little bit more towards upside. Right now, trying to break this towards upside again. Is it gonna do that? Is he gonna do that? There's no divergence up here. Going pushing it towards us. A big move on Shiba right now. Did you see that? How it reacted, big move on the Shiba once it did that over here, guys. Once it did over here, big, somebody like, oh my god, it's breaking, buy, and somebody bought instantly. Instantly they bought. Did you see that? Do you know what is Adam and Eve pattern? Apparently that's what might be playing out Bitcoin. Yeah, we've been talking about Adam and Eve pattern, but on this show we call that a shoe pattern, because that pattern, you know, we've seen that pattern happening before, and you know, I called shoe pattern. They called Adam and Eve pattern. I did not know it was called Adam and Eve. I did not know, you know, but you know, I gave it shoe pattern name. New stop loss created, but yeah, mental stop loss should approach Bybit to add one button. Yeah, mental stop loss. By the way, guys, while this magic is keep on happening, we're gonna take 5 minutes break, guys. Okay. Stiletto boot pattern, exactly. Stiletto boot pattern. See, when it hit this resistance up here, a lot of people went long, you know, and Shiba reacts very nicely. But right now, it's getting rejected again, which is good for us. Ape is up 13%. There is one thing that I just thought of. I forgot to check. DXY on hourly time frame. It is just consolidating here. 4 hourly, daily. Yeah, it might pump a little bit up here, you know, but it looks like it's gone down. It's doing this, you know, move towards downside. It's Sunday, remember, low volatility. No. People say Sunday, low volatility. What happened last Sunday, man? Did you see that? When did I post the tweet, man? When did I post the tweet? Solana. Twitter. If you're not following me on Twitter right now, it's the good time to do so. You are early. 3,922 followers. You're early. Where is it? Nice lines for all traders, which one's correct? It also depends. I love this. Bottom is process. Hope. Yeah, who says there is no volatility on the weekends? June 18th. What happened on June 18th? 18th. Right down here. June 18th. Which day was that? June 18th. That was a Saturday. And Sunday. This is the weekend, guys. This is the weekend. What you mean there is no volatility, man? What do you mean there is no volatility in the weekends? I think that's, you know, a myth that people are, you know, spreading. Right now getting a higher low up here, getting higher. I don't know if it's getting higher high. Yeah, it's getting higher high as well. It's keeping the support down here. If it fails to break right now up here and goes down, I think it's pretty much done. This is right now resistance up here. Sorry, support. If it goes down on any one of these candles towards the downside, it just might be enough to push it down. Shiba is getting ready. Like, it can definitely just pump like big time towards the upside. We expect that as well. But, you know, mental stop loss. We're not gonna get wicked out on any kind of, you know, trade with a stop loss or random stop loss for whatever reason. Something needs to happen for us to get out of the trade. Something bad. Yeah, we had big volume on that weekend, but usually we don't have it. Usually we don't have a big volume. Yeah, that was maybe a special occasion, but, you know. Are you trading tonight? No, there will be no trading tonight. I got my day job or weekend job or whatever you want to call that. So on weekends we cannot trade. Like this, the early during the day it's okay, but at night I have to go. I'm short on sushi. Nice. So it is pulling back up here a little bit again, like this short term, very short term triangle. But the bigger triangle. Yeah, it's also there. Let's see 5-minute chart up here. Yeah, it can go all the way up there. 21.4. Dodge pumping. No way, man. They don't tweet. Yeah, see? See, this is why we don't touch Dodge, man. This is why we don't touch Dodge. We never touch Dodge, man. We never touch Dodge. Dodge is like forbidden fruit when it comes to shorting, man. You can long Dodge whenever you want, but if you want to short Dodge, that's forbidden fruit, man. Never touch Dodge. For some stupid reason, he will just say Dodge and, you know, it will pump to 40%. The XY looks like a double top. Last time I checked, I think Bits crashes within 12 hours and might recover when the tops out. Otherwise, Bits might go further down. I'm not thinking that Bitcoin is going to go down to 70k or 10k or this some kind of big drop or something like that, but right now it does look like a pullback, and pullback can be traded, right? Dodge long only coin. Yeah, exactly. Dodge is a long only coin because you never know when Elon Musk is going to come out and just like, you know, suddenly start, you know, talking about Dogecoin. You never know. It's such a, you know, it's a variable you don't want in your trades, right? You want something stable that goes slowly up, down, slowly down. There is no you want to trade something that there is no surprises, right? I mean, Shiba can definitely have the surprises, but you know, the best coins, the way I see it, is the coins that have no surprises whatsoever. Like there are no news, there are no nothing, just, you know, slow up, down, just, you know, market makers doing that thing, TA following, you know, the support resistance lines, no sudden breaks, you know, everything is going as expected. SHIB isn't slow coin. Yeah, SHIB isn't slow coin. I know, but you know, at least SHIB doesn't have you know, Elon Musk. You can see these weeks on the downside. I don't like these weeks on the downside. You know, there is a lot of, you know, people are trying to keep it on the upside, but it might indicate, you know, some kind of topping out path. But they are not big weeks, small weeks. So yeah, you know, it might be also market makers, you know, just trying to keep the price above the resistance line up here. Bitcoin 27 seconds, got rejected up here, failed to get back up here again. Right now creating this, you know, what did we call plumber doji down here at the bottom. But these moving averages right now cannot be trusted, you know, it's either below the moving average or above it, you know, there is no 10 moving average, 29, nothing like that. It's an area up here. 4 seconds left. It looks like it's gonna make, but yeah, kinda made it, but there is no plumber doji. Elon tweet on long trade and Lambo is coming. Yes, this is nice move up here right now, trying to climb higher. Yeah, we are watching so zoomed in, man, so zoomed in. Slowly, let's see. There is right now a trend line up here. Maybe it's this one up here or that one, or I don't know where it is. Maybe something like this up here. This is a 1 minute trend line, so this 1 minute trend line needs to be broken right now. We already got, you know, 1, 2, and right now we're getting this third touch. If it breaks this third touch up here, there's also a trend line up here. It looks like it might be expanding wedge up here towards upside on 1 minute time frame. Something like this. There we go, big move towards upside, but Shiba is not reacting though. It also goes up there to some kind of 21.4 like we said, but Shiba is not reacting right now on this move. This is one minute chart. This 1 minute chart. It's hitting the resistance again. There we go. Shiba is reacting finally right now. Shiba got this plumber doji on the bottom down there. Yo, Shinolan, 1 hour. Morning boss, I'm watching a triple top on Solana, broke trend, waiting for a retest. That feel stumpy this AM. Maybe let's check out Solana right now. Let's just follow a little bit up here because Bitcoin hit right now the resistance. The question is, will this resistance right now our entry, short entry is the resistance, which is okay. 5 minute chart up here, 1 minute just plot towards upside, hitting this resistance up here in this you know, rising wedge up here on 1 minute time frame, a little bit extend up here. The question is it gonna break? It's just gonna break everything. There we go again. Our water is a great job on your balance. Yeah, so far so good, but this trade can actually wreck us if this goes against us though. We entered, you know, at not the most optimal point right now, but we're gonna add the position. Right now it's only 50% of the position. That's right now 10x in. But I'm thinking I'm gonna add the position, the rest of the account, as soon as this you know, start going our way, if it goes our way. On the other hand, we're just gonna enter, you know, and you know, even if we lose 100, if we get liquidated on this account, we just go back to 1000, you know, no big deal. But you know, we need to do more trades if that happens though. Didn't even read about that. There we go. We hit the resistance up here right now, pulling back on the downside. Let's see 1 minute chart up here. Nice bearish engulfing candle on 1 minute chart. Nice, hit this resistance here as expected. Shiba pulling back down again. Everything yeah, right now everything is playing like we expected to play out, so there is no surprises. It's only when a surprise happens, something that's not expected, when it doesn't move, because right now everything that's expected is this for break towards upside or downside. If you see Bitcoin break towards upside up here, there should be something that's abnormal up here, right? Something that's abnormal on Shiba, and that we're gonna exit. We're gonna probably exit that in loss, but so far everything is playing as it should be playing out. If this pattern over here, this rising wedge, plays over on the downside, we're gonna hit this support line again, and then it's only a matter of time before I actually think this is actually gonna break on the downside. So it's getting very close though. Shiba pulling up again, wants to stay above that level. This is in the 5-minute chart, 5-minute chart closing in 1 minute. Check out comp, it's super overextended. Yeah, maybe a little bit later. There we go, it's pulling back, but Shiba is not pulling back. It's coming back to the support again. Some kind of double top here. It's hit this 1, 2, 3, 4 times. Like I don't know how many touches it has to do to actually break this towards upside. There's some kind of support down here to 200 moving average on the chart up here. On Bitcoin chart, there we go. We pulled back. 27 seconds left for this 5-minute candle close. It's pulling back. If it pulls back to the support line and gets dropped down, I think that might be nice. That might be nice. There we go. We're breaking this towards downside. We got this also a 50, 100 moving average down here on 1 minute time frame. That might keep us in game. But right now, 11 seconds with a big red candles towards downside. I think people are right now, nope, not doing this anymore. Right now, they're seeing that it's breaking 1 minute trend downside below the 50 moving average. 2 seconds left. Gonna close down there. That's actually very bearish. I think we can increase the position right now. Let's wait for any kind of green candle, and we're gonna increase the position, I think. Let's see 5-minute chart how it's playing out. Back below. Oh, did you see that? No pullback, no pullback. Are you bartender? Not yet, not yet. There we go. Good, good, good. Oh my, like as soon as I said we should increase the position, like this, the very moment. Right now we're hitting still support, so this can still bounce back up, but I think it's pretty much over. I think we need right now a pullback up here, and then we can maybe enter with the rest of it. We are only 50% in our position right now. 50% in position, so we still got, you know, $1,000 we can add to the position. So I think on the pullback, still didn't break towards that side, but it does look uglier and uglier for every time it does this right now. And you know, right now it's coming very, very close. We have this rising wedge up here that actually broke through the downside. So if you get any kind of pullback up here, we might re-enter. It's okay. Send to zero. It's okay. GG for the TA. GG for the TA, guys. GG for the TA. Looking good so far. Looking good so far. Lower low up here, everything played out nice. Our position right now, our short position right now, pretty high up, so you know it needs to do nice, you know, 1% move towards the upside for it to break. I think people are right now getting a little bit, you know, panicky over here, so it might break down. As soon as we start breaking down over here on this move towards the downside, you know, we are looking at lower levels down there. People are gonna get more and more panicky over time, and it can actually produce pretty decent dump towards downside on altcoins and everything else, right? Because everybody has so much hopium that it's gonna go towards upside that people are just like, nah, it's not gonna go down, it's just gonna pump. And I had this feeling before, guys. I've been before at the tops, just below the resistance line, hoping it's gonna go up. It never does. So that's why I'm also trading a little bit, you know, contrary right now, because I think the hopium is a little bit too big. See, it's trying to climb back here. This is a 5-minute chart. 1-minute chart did actually hit the bottom down here on this wedge down here, give or take. Right now it's having a pullback. This is having a pullback as well on the small time frames up here. Let's see here, 2.33 minutes. Let's see up here. I think I want to add to position once we start hitting the moving averages up here. I don't want to just, you know, enter a position up here, but you know, even on these small time frames, it would be nice to get some kind of bounce up here, you know, to the moving averages up here, you know, and then add to the position. That will bring our short entry a little bit lower down here, but it's okay. ATLI, is the balance you show us brutto or netto, inclusive or exclusive the trade costs like opening, closing, tax, and rollovers? I think it's it's not the bound. Oh my god, the big move towards the upside, the big move towards the upside. See, this is something that's not supposed to happen yet. Let's see up here. If it fails right now, it's going back up there. This is a fake out. Right now it's going to go all the way up to 21.4. If it breaks towards the upside, if it manages to break towards the upside, that's going to be very bad, because because it goes out of this wedge, they get the new long positions up here, they try to push it up. If this fails, it's going to go down. It's very normal move towards the upside. But let's see the failure. Right now it does look like it's trying to break. Depends on if my lines are there we go. It is actually breaking towards the upside. Where is the close position? It's not something that's supposed to happen, guys. You know, I close the position, mental stop loss in full speed. It's not something that's supposed to happen. It might just, you know, get some kind of wick up there and stop, but it's not something that's supposed to happen. 5-minute chart is, you know, 38 seconds up there. It's pulling up a little bit. Maybe it's gonna go down. I don't know. Let's see up here. Maybe we overreacted up here, but it does look like it might continue towards the upside. It is 16 bucks, all good. 16 bucks, all good. Let's see here. It's got a huge wick on the downside. It's not something I wanna, you know, 16 bucks is 16 bucks, 2040, yeah, no problem whatsoever. It is below this line down here. It has a huge wick on the downside. It's getting, you know, the Shiba is actually getting rejected up here, so, you know, but Bitcoin on the other hand is doing well. Bitcoin on the other hand just broke towards the upside. The volume up here also kicked in a little bit up here towards the upside. So I don't know, it kind of looks too scary. Right now for to continue this up here. It might drop down because Shiba, we still didn't hit the stop loss, but I didn't want to wait to hit the stop loss. Volatility shakeout time. Yeah, volatility shakeout time. It might be that. Because down, up, and then right down again. It can happen. We've seen before. Like it does these moves up here. So whether exits up there or exits up here, you know, depends. But it's closing above this wedge up here. This move towards the downside, this is where they gather forces and try to break towards the upside. If it only went up here, stopped and goes down again, that's very bearish and just continues. But this actually, you know, broke towards the upside. So I see here right now we are underwater up here. So it's a good thing that we exited position. I told you guys, as soon as something happens that's not that's unexpected, you gotta exit the position, right? You see something like we are expecting this to break to the downside. We still see some, you know, some short move, and then something happens. You know, it's not good. It's not a good place to be, though. It's not a good place to be. So we're gonna see, but we still don't know this. You know, we are above our entry price right now, but it just might turn around and go right back down again. We don't know. 5-minute chart up here, still 3 minutes to close. It already closed up here above these over here levels. Still right now popping towards the upside. So this triangle up here looks like it's breaking towards the upside. There is some volume kicking in up there as well. Yeah, and you know, 1 minute volume is definitely kicking in up here, right? So it looks like the bulls do have, you know, power to push it short term towards the upside. Prepare to short again. Maybe we should prepare to short again. So what we're gonna do over here is clean up everything. And Bitcoin, I'm not quite sure about shorting right now. Let's just clean up everything because it's so messy. There's a big bounce. 50 minutes closing in 7 minutes, 10 minutes closing in 2 minutes. It just had a too nice of a bounce, It's breaking this trend up here, right? It's breaking every single trend, right? So let's wait for this 10-minute candle up here to close, and then we're just gonna see which way this is gonna take off. But you know, we were trading this and hoping this is gonna go on the downside. It did not go on the downside. We have to exit our trade. This final pump up before the dump. It might be that, but you know, we are trading with a 10x, you know, and you know, So I don't want to have my head above the you know, under the water in some kind of bullish market, and then I see this move towards downside, you know, and down here, and then this explodes towards upside. I don't want that, right? So we had to exit the trade. Unfortunately, we had to exit the trade. It's good because you see what's happening right now. Right now it's coming to this resistance up here that we are actually breaking. This is on the 5-minute time frame. 50 moving average as well. It's still a bit below that, but you know, how many 2 more minutes left on that? 1 minute 33 seconds left. So I'm gonna see how this actually plays out. A long, nah, it's not. I don't want a long breakouts. You know, down there on the 1 minute. If you saw that, this was a long position over here, right? These down here are long positions. These breakouts are not long position because you know you can just dip underwater and then you're done. These down here are long positions. Support is long positions, not you know, above the water up here. 5 minutes, 1 minute time frame up here. Let's see up here. Yeah, just consolidating up here right now to top up here. This looks very bad because you can just continue going towards the upside. It's pulling back a little bit. I'm not sure what's doing. I think someone on the stream wanted the rectangle. No, I think you're a trader. Trading this period is very dangerous. Bulls are trying to hold up. Yeah, bulls are trying to hold up. I think there's just too much euphoria, you know, a hopium right now. So you're trading all the balances each trade for 10x leverage. Yeah, we right now we did 50x because I was a little bit unsure about how much because when you do 100x, you know, $20,000 and the quantity. This is quantity. This is not dollars. That's 1.7 million, right? And okay, there is enough volume. I misread this. I thought there was enough volume, so I did only 50%. So that's fine as well. But yeah, I do 100% right now for 10x. Like, how else am I gonna pump the account? There you go. Bullish move above the 50 moving average, above the resistance up here. Right now, this can actually go up higher. Maybe we're gonna get another short entry up here. So what we have to do right now, let's have just one screen up here. We have to analyze Bitcoin a little bit and see what is happening on Bitcoin over here. Nice move towards the upside. Short moon pump. I'm going to trade Shiba again. I don't know. Let's see up here and see what's happening on the chart. There is a resistance, of course, up here and up there. And right now we are hitting that resistance and trying to break that. See these levels up here. 5-minute chart looks something like this up here. Right now we're hitting that over there. But bulls definitely have some, you know, you know, the volume is rising on the move. So bulls are definitely right now a little bit more in control than bears. Yeah, so if you were on Shiba right now, we've been down something like 6%. It's not much, and we said this might happen. But I would have added a position up here if Bitcoin was still in the triangle, because I thought it can just go up there. But right now the Bitcoin is out towards the upside. It doesn't make sense to add a position up here or even up here. We need to see Bitcoin do something bad. See here, big move towards upside, trying to break this up here, and just continues, right? Nah, bulls are in control, so no shorting right now. Bulls are in control, so no shorting right now. Let's say something like this up here. Maybe it's gonna go all the way to the 21.8 or something like that. It looks like a rising wedge again, right? And I thought this might have been it up here, you know, because it has some kind of trading up here right now, going up here, but it can go up all the way to 21.8 on this move up here as well. And if it does that, we can actually short that on other coins, right? So right now it might do this nice move towards the upside up here, where it hits this. Now that would be a short position, but right now I'm not touching this over here right now, you know. I'm not gonna, oh, it's just gonna fall down again. It might fall down again, but you know, we don't have any kind of pattern right here. The only kind of pattern we had over here was 5-minute pattern that's actually started breaking towards the upside. I mean, we are not shorting that, right? We are shorting on our premise, our entries. See here, the volume is picking on these candles up here. The bulls are definitely in control. It is breaking, you know, all of the trend lines up here, right? Depends on where you draw the trend lines. Something like this up here. It is breaking everything towards the upside. It is going through the resistance as well. Yeah, bad move. bad call on the short, but you know, we exited the position immediately, right? So you can see down here, it had this big wick below the support, right back up again, you know, and then it just plays through. So whether it's gonna do the same thing as Bitcoin, get some kind of support here or all the way there at the top, I don't know. But up here again, you see these wicks up here again might be another short position, because you know, Bitcoin doesn't have that much left to go. It depends on how much it can go. Sophie Valhusen, coffee. I drank my coffee, it's too late in the day, Sophie. All those Cambridge, another one just then for BTC. Long Shippy Forex on 500. No, I'm not just long, just long. We are not gamblers, guys. We are technical analysis. That's why we have a club called TA Fans Club, because we like analysis. We like the. Let's just keep that over there. Too emotional, we'll lose money. Yeah, never trade don't ever FOMO in, guys. The best time to take a trade is when, you know, the marks are like we've been driving through, like we've been trading for 1 hour. It was no volume. People, oh, there is no volume for the trade. The volume will kick in. Just get ready. Get ready before the volume, because when volume kicks in, that's when you see the moves. That's when you see the moves, right? And you are already in the trade, so you don't have to, you know, stress. You know, you're relaxed, because when there is no volume, there is no excitement, and you can, you know, think a little bit, you know, get the move to go your way, and so forth, so forth. Right now we're hitting this resistance up here. Let's see Bitcoin up here. What is it doing? It is breaking everything towards the upside for all the time frame. It is breaking the resistance as well, so I think it can maybe go all the way up there. Yeah, it is very nice line though. It is very nice line. Like a couple of touches up here, 4 touches up here, a couple of touches down there, maybe 1 touch over here. Failed to break, held the support. This nice line. I think it might go all the way up there, and this is definitely some kind of rising wedge. So if it goes all the way up here, the 21.8, give or take 21.8. Let's go to small time frames. Maybe, but nothing before that. Like, our entry should be up here at 21.8, you know, 21.8, give or take, this line up here, right? That's where our entry should be, you know, but we are not touching this, right? So if it goes down like this up here, it's okay, we lost the trade, we're gonna find another trade. But if it goes all the way up here, then we have what we think is gonna happen. We have a rising wedge, we have, you know, loss of volume, so forth, so forth. So if we do hit these levels up here, we can actually short stuff. Short resistance or don't short at all. 50 minutes to go. You can delete info about previous entry. Yeah. Thanks for that. Not in a position now. We're not in a position now. That's okay. Now, while we are doing that, we can update our list, guys. We can update our list. I don't usually do these lists and stuff like that, right? But I thought, you know, it would be fun to see, you know, how this actually plays out. So last entry has, let's go down here. It's falling down a little bit now, like closed. Yeah, I mean, it's still green. Like as long as it's green is okay. We like greens, right? No, not this one. Date up here, date 14 Shiba short 2024 ending balance, and right now the balance is at 240. It's give or take. It's not, you know, $60, 0.7%, and this is actually in profit, so we're gonna make it green. And we're gonna put the line below it. There we go, saved. Right now our balance is 1040. Nice. So far so good. That's updated. Nice. Look at a moment volume on 1 hour. No, I mean, there is some volume. There is some volume. You cannot say that there is zero volume, and the volume has been steadily climbing up here as well. You know, steadily climbing here as well. You cannot say that there is no volume. Like, it doesn't have to be this volume on 1 minute time frame, you know. there have been some kind of big moves up here, big moves up here, but volume can indicate both the top move up here and the bottom move down there. So you can see right now that the volume can indicate both the tops and the bottoms. But right now we don't have the big move, but we are not breaking anything. We are just slowly climbing towards the resistance up here. I'm longing SRP for 0.35, 4.6x leverage. Oh, thanks, just came. Though you would have been in major loss. So you come in, you see I'm shorting Shiba, and then you go away, and then you come back, and you're like, haha, I'm not gonna tell him off. Ha 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 ha. BTC looks scammy again. If it doesn't break out now, OMG. Short resistance, not short at all, yeah. Short right now we did hit this resistance up here. Maybe Bitcoin has some kind of resistance it's hitting. Right now it's in green. I think the resistance is all the way up there, so I'm not touching this until we actually right now. I mean, there is pretty much a resistance up here. Right now we're getting this wick towards the upside and whatnot, right? But there is definitely volume on the pull move towards the upside. Whether this is topping volume and right now it's gonna go down, we don't know. Let's see up here. Let's analyze a little bit more up here this triangle. For whatever reason, these are the resistance that we are about. Let's keep those resistance up there. I think it might be this top up here and then this top up here where we actually faked out. Maybe something like this. Give or take, give or take. I think it's down here, okay? So it is kind of at the very end of the... Didn't Mladen say, the closer you get to the ending apex, the less chance there is of a fake out. So if you go up here, you can have a fake out. But right up here, it's very hard for this to be a fake out. Mladen, didn't you say that? Still great candle up here. Time is it? 11 to 150. Okay guys, that was the today's trade. If this comes up here and I still have time to live stream, we might take another trade today. But we're not just taking trade just to take random trades or whatever. We are not gamblers. We are professional high value traders. So we're gonna see that. Unfortunately, the short. I think the short is still in, but you never know how high this can actually go before it actually kicks in, right? Dude, wait 10 minutes. Wait 10 minutes for what? Oh, for the 4-hourly close. I mean, this actually was already on the 4-hourly. This already hit this wedge towards the upside. So there is that 1-hourly, hit up here. Right now it's still above the 10-20 moving average up here. 4-hourly still keeping, movement towards the upside. And volume is kind of going a little bit towards the upside as well. Let's see up volume. Yeah, volume has been kind of going a little bit up here. I still think this can do another move to, 0.012. This is Shiba. Why we are watching Shiba? 4-hourly up here. Yeah, it's 8 minutes. It's there is no there divergence up here on the chart. There is no divergence on the 4-hourly time frame. The momentum is decreasing up here from this and this. The momentum, so momentum is definitely decreasing over here from over here to up here. I don't think this has much left to go, but I think up here around 21.8 that might be a very nice time to short. Just my opinion, guys. Just my opinion. I think that might be a very nice time to short. But I'm a little bit unsure about shorting here. We had this nice pattern on small time frames. It was probable that it could break towards downside. But right now you can see up here. I mean, we're getting this fix on the upside right now, so a little bit unsure whether it's gonna just break down. No, I'm not touching it right now. It doesn't do it's way out of this triangle towards upside. It's above the resistance right now. Instead of going all the way down there, it's just testing this resistance as support, and it can just continue up here. It doesn't have to go all the way down there. There is no retest. It has to, when you break something, you have to retest something, right? What that something is, you know, people say, oh, we gotta retest this line. This line doesn't have to get retest. This line can get retest. These lines can get retest. Something needs to get retest before we get to move towards upside. Over here, we already retested this line 21.5. Right now, we technically can just continue going towards upside. There is no reason to retest anything else, like on small time frames. On the bigger time frames, I just think Bitcoin has a lot more room left to go towards upside. I don't see anything that, you know, hugely bearish right now. You see down here when this is 21.4, it just pumped like, you know, like crazy up here, 0.5%. Shiba on 5-minute time frame up here, going up again. 207.40 is high on 21st. Such, I think your spreadsheet out by a couple of dollars. What do you mean out by a couple of dollars? My spreadsheet is working. What's wrong with the spreadsheet, man? Yeah, I think we got like 20 bucks up here somewhere, you know, Bybit shilling or something like that. So, you know, it goes up from time to time. It's not Bybit shilling. It's when people join this, you know, this stuff, I get 20 bucks. Bybit competition, guys. By the way, it's last day on the Bybit competition. Wow, 8 pumped. Yeah, 8 pumped big time. By the way, guys, I got a shield. There is a video you can watch, but you know, if you want to join the competition, you're welcome to do so. It's the last day, guys. Last day. So join the squad. Nice. Bro, it's gonna pump so hard. Wow, 8 pumped 15 nearly. Anyone knows what's up there? All the like Sand also pumped, Mana pumped. All the World Series of Trading, guys. World Series of Trading, and there is only 1 day left to sign up, guys. 0 days, 22 hours left to sign up. You are welcome to join our team. You're welcome to join our team. Where is our team squad? You're welcome to join our team, guys. You're welcome to join our team. There is the squad. 23 members right now. We got TF Fans Club squad, 5 minutes break. Only if you have $500 to spare, because you're probably gonna lose those 500 bucks. You know, competition, too much excitement, people do wrong moves, so forth, so forth. So it's very easy to lose money. But if you want to join TF Fans Club, you are welcome to do so. And there is a link down below. There is a link down below if you want to join that. It's not affiliate link, it's just a link to join the squad. That said, send me, once you done that, send me a Telegram you know, chat message, and I'll give you a link to the TA Fans Club squad chat room. So, you know, so we can, you know, all of us 23 guys can chat, show charts, you know, talk a little bit about what's going on, right? So good thing that we exited the trade up here. It wouldn't be a big loss. I mean, it's like, okay, 12% is big, like 10% of 2,200. It's like 100 bucks loss, but you know, it's survival. But it's worse to lose like 100 bucks when you have only 400 bucks, right? Than to lose 100 bucks when you have 2,000 bucks on the account. It's going to moon, mate. Bit's pumping. Yeah, it is going to the resistance up here. It is going to resist. Maybe this is the short. Maybe this is short. Maybe we get another option up here. I didn't think this would happen this fast. Let's see up here. Let's get ready for the new short. This is still Shiba. Shiba 10-10 isolated market 100%. 20. We're gonna do the short if it gets up there. It's already getting up there pretty high. Let's see Bitcoin. Can it push up more? This 5-minute chart, let's see 1 hourly chart. It is getting extended as F. The question is this done? Let's put it down there. 4 hourly time frame. 4 hourly time frame closing in 2 minutes. It's just gonna pump it so much. Maybe this is it. Let's see 1 minute chart here. Is it already done? Don't tell me it's already done. Four hourly time frame, 222. I think it wants to pump as much as possible. No overextension on 4-hourly time frame, so it's not big deal though. It can just continue pumping, but it's at the resistance though. A little bit scary up here. 4-hour closing in these 3 minutes up here. Let's see Shiba as well. Let's split the chart up here so we can watch both Shiba and, but right now I don't have it on. It's pulling back immensely. This is sushi, it's not Shiba. Shiba is getting to these stops up here again. Bitcoin still pumping a little bit. Did we hit the resistance, guy? What you think, guys? Hope you're doing well. Thanks. Don't show, bro, you're gonna get wrecked. It's extended towards the upside on small time frames. There's no way 1-hourly time frame, you know, goes up, or how's that much? How much is that? 1.4%, maybe even more up here. Almost 2% towards the upside. It's not even for 1-hour time frame. It's like in 5 minutes up here. It's extended, like it needs to come down. There's no way this thing is breaking this is huge resistance, guys. This is huge resistance. You're not breaking this huge resistance on a pump, you're just not gonna do that. What you're gonna do, you're gonna pump up here, you're gonna consolidate for 2 days, and then you're gonna break. Like, there is no such thing as pumping through the huge resistance. There is no such thing. Let's watch this 1-hourly. Moving average up here. It's broke critical. Your lines are wrong. No, my lines are not wrong, man. There is no wrong lines. There is no wrong lines, guys. There is only a line, and then a line that's a little bit better. There is no wrong lines, unless it is really wrong. Is Bitcoin trading sideways? It's trading in a rising wedge. 21.8. This came to 21.770, so it did not come all the way up there. The question is, will it do it again? Will it have another pump up here? There we go. 4-hourly did close. Right now we're getting this second pump towards the upside. Maybe another move up here and then down, or it's just gonna go down right up right now. Let's see Shiba 110. Maybe this was the move. 1-hourly. 5 minutes, 1 minute. Let's see Bitcoin 107. You know what? We're gonna take short up here. We're gonna take short up here. If it go, nah, it's too early. It's too early. It's 4-hourly still in play, because it just starts, so it can create this. Right now it's creating this upper wick on a candle. The question is, how far can it go? $110. Everybody's hoping alt ones. You looked at BNX, bro. There is no BNX, there's Bitcoin. I would look 21st high more than that line. 2.8 short. Have a good day. No rush, no rush. You know what? We're gonna take 5 minutes break, and when I come back, if the short is still in play, and we can analyze the chart, we're gonna take the trade. But we are not gonna FOMO into something that we just feel. It might be good short. It might be good short, but we're gonna wait a little bit, okay? Just in case, okay? Max pump 24. We're just gonna wait just a little bit. So guys, 5 minutes break. There we go, guys. Second, 1, 2, 3, third top up here. Shiba bounced off the resistance, divergence, 1 minute chart, 5 minute chart. Losing momentum a little bit, still can go higher. Divergence, divergence, consolidating, daily, no divergence. Volume down still on daily, down on the 4 hourly. Bitcoin, it's going to the resistance up here, 21.8. Split chart. New lines. Four hourly. Rising wedge. Might be this one as well. Let's put both of them. Feel it can be actually this one up here. This means it can pop like 28. Five minutes. Still going up. Nice. Two lines, one here, one there. I'm a little bit unsure about this one top line, but you know, up here depends on when Bitcoin hits the resistance up here. This is not Bitcoin, this is Bitcoin. Two touches on 21.78. Can it push it higher? Can it push higher? I think this can actually go all the way up there. What's Nami saying? Nami, I just came to chat, tell you 22.8 short, heavy short, 22.8. I don't think we're gonna get to 22.8, man. I don't think we're gonna get to 22.8. I don't think there is, you know, way to get to 22.8. $22.1 is heavy resistance already. 22.1 is heavy resistance. 4 hourly. 22.5. 21.9. 22.8. It's too high for 22.8. I think it's too high for 22.8. It's gonna go, it's gonna go. What does the 8 ball say? We're not asking 8 ball this time. Okay, we're gonna ask it. Should we short Shiba Inu? We gotta put the full name so there is no at the resistance of rising wedge. Ask again later. When? RMIT, and I do see a fake rise on a larger time frame than a short. Yeah, you have to ask Apple. I think it can do another move up here. I think it can do another move. It's coming very, very close. This pattern up here also playing extends right now. Should have falling volume down here. There is falling volume up here. It's still climbing up higher. 21.8. Can you do 21.8? Let's see 4 hourly time frame up here. Getting pretty close to that level up there. You know, we are pretty far out. I would like to see some kind of volume on Shiba up here at the ending, and I think if that happens, 100%. All right now. Short. We gotta go. There we go. What the? No. Huge volume. I think we need. I don't think it's breaking it towards upside. Maybe RTA is wrong, guys. Maybe RTA is wrong. See up here. No, it cannot be wrong. It's so nice. It's such a nice line. Pull back so much. I'm looking for last 2 days. The line is nice, but it is extended. I don't see this breaking. We got a volume up here on the red candle. No bearish divergence. It can still go. It can still go. Let's see. This is so exciting, guys. You have way too many lines. Yeah, way too many lines. I know that, man. I know. And not only, you know, these lines are from the bigger time frame. So, you know, when we zoom in, you know, people don't get what the lines are for. Whales been watching. Yeah, whales are watching, definitely. It could be a real pump. It's okay to short small letters, in my opinion. Let's see 15-minute chart. Not 15-second chart. Less volume this one. I think we can short this. Hitting the resistance right now. Extend it. I think we can short this. Positions. There we go. Bearish engulfing candle, 1-minute chart. Just 1-minute chart, and there's no volume coming in yet. If something happens, we need to exit the position though. Perfect short. I'm not quite sure about that. Like it can definitely, you know, for it broke up here, it came up here. Right now, pull back. I'm keeping my trigger on the market just in case, like because it can just pump, but it is so overextended towards the upside on the small time frames that I think it needs to consolidate before it actually breaks the resistance. 10 moving average up here, 1-minute time frame. We are too zoomed in, guys. We are too zoomed in. See 50-minute chart on this. I mean, on a 50-minute chart, you cannot even see it. There we go. Just maybe, just maybe. Still wants to pump though. I want to close below 21.79. 5 seconds left. This is definitely breaking on downside. This is definitely broken right now. Broke their lower low as well. No divergence on the low low. Nice. Excited. What are you shorting Shiba right now? But $100 in profit. Are we gonna take profits, guys? We should take profits. I think we should take profits, guys. This can be a nice move towards the downside, but also upside. Yeah. So we are a little bunch. I mean, it's too small time frame, like 5 minute time frame up here, just coming down to the support. As you know, I'm a little bit unsure about this. You know, it can definitely pop again towards upside up here. 0.11. Maybe you should just put, you know, our stop loss up here just in case it, for whatever reason, just pump. I don't think it should pump up there. It can do a nice move up there again. Let's put like this. If this breaks this trend line towards the upside and closes up here, we're gonna cut it. So we're gonna have a mental stop loss up here, just in case. FOMO pop is my opinion. I think I make long hedge, finger on trigger, not execute if Doge and Shiba falling BTC is next to fall. Not sure what you said there on there. I don't like this move down here. It's curving towards downside up here like this. That means that you can, you know, do another move towards the upside, but it just kind of gets, you know, it tries to pump right now and gets rejected. That's very good for us. She pumps too quick, put stop loss. Yeah, it did not pump too quick. Like even on this move up here, it did not pump that quick. There was a huge move up here, and then we extended towards downside. That's very nice. That is also very nice on this move up here, and then, you know, high, low, low, broke the resistance right now, coming down. It's going more down than, you know, might be some exhaustion pattern down here on the downside on 1 minute. This 15-second chart. Oh, we're watching 15-second chart. There you go. We're back to 1 minute chart. Kept the support on 20 moving average. Might have bounced all the way up to 21.78. This might bounce to these moving averages up here. 11.93. Depends on how much bullishness or bearishness there is. But we hit the target, guys. We hit the target up here, you know. So, you know, the trade was okay. The trade was okay because, you know, it followed our game plan, hit the resistance, buy something else when Bitcoin hits the resistance on the rising wedge, on the extensions, and then follow it down, right? But if this for whatever reason starts coming back up, I think we need to, you know, cut it down. There you go, nice move towards downside. Shiba needs to break this 50 down here. There is also a support down here at that's hitting right now on Bitcoin. That's down here, I think, 21.721. Bitcoin just bounced from the 10 moving average on 5 minute chart. Yeah, it can do that as well. It's yeah, but it's 21.6 down. There we go. Nice move towards downside. Let's see how this looked on 1 minute chart. It broke the support on 1 minute chart. It's right now bouncing right back up again, but I think it's too late. I think right now bears are in control a little bit. Did you see the move towards downside down here? Without the volume, they pushed below the support. See? Without the volume, they're just pushing it down. Very nice move so far. How's our short position so far? Almost $170 in profit. That's good. Nah, I'm not letting this short right now to go to waste. So if this right now, we're gonna put stop loss just in case, because, you know, right now it's too late. It's too late, you know, to wait for some kind of pullback and, you know, whatever. So, you know, we're gonna either close the position and open a new position up there, or we just gonna, you know, stop loss up here. Let's first figure out where we're gonna put the stop loss. It gotta be above these levels. 92.3 up here, some kind of stop up here. 11.93, 11.95. If you put 0.01193, your expected profit will be $45, 44, 27, yeah, 44. Confirm. There we go. Our stop loss right now is in profit. It's all the way up there. It should be a little bit higher than that though. 90.50, yeah, 90.50 is fine. Bitcoin pulling back up again without volume. 5-minute chart right now, hitting that 10 moving average that somebody mentioned, right? Yeah, Mark Mendez, 10 moving average up here. Many are gonna get crazy operating. Many you're gonna get crazy operating. I don't know how to trade, guys. I don't know how to trade. So you know, I'm learning. I don't know what's the correct or accepted way of doing things. So you know, I'm trying to figure out my own way. Maybe it's a little bit, you know, stress, but the hardest part is just entering the position. Once you are in the position and it goes your way, you put stop loss, you go to sleep, right? And you like last trade, not last trade, but waves trade, we had to open for like 2 days with a stop loss, still get out at like 85% profit. Yeah, you know, once you enter the trade, you know, it can go for a while. Don't be in stress. For someone who doesn't know how to trade or never done before, you are killing it. But I do know TA, you know, at least something about TA. The problem with a lot of people that are starting trading, they try to learn trading first and then TA afterwards. You know, it's other way around, guys. It's other way around. You need to know your TA. You need to know your TA, and then you can start trading. Yeah, I don't know how to trade, and you make 6x in 2 weeks. Yeah, call it beginner's luck. You know what they always say about gamblers? You know, gamblers always in the start win. For some reason, they got this luck with them, and they win, and they get all this nice hopium and dopamine and adrenaline kicking in. And when they lose money, they're like, no, it's gonna come back, and they search for that, you know, kick and adrenaline again and again and again. So you know, this is just, you know, beginner's luck. And once this runs out, and when I come into my, you know, losing streak, that's gonna be bad. Just go 100x or something. So we're gonna see that, but we got some kind of stop loss up here. Right now our entry position is at all the way up there. But, you know, we don't want to lose line. Where is it? 9. What's our entry at? There we go. 58. 57. Style. Let's put it in some kind of nice color, yellow color. And coordinate, sorry, text, also yellow color. Short entry. There you go. So it's nice to see. You can up to this now. Sheep. There we go. Just so people don't ask when they come in. There we go. Right now sitting on this support down here. It is a little bit extended. Big wick towards the upside, right back down on the resistance. Nice. Need to break this level on the downside. Support up here, short-term support up here, bouncing off of that. We don't want some kind of double bottom down there. Buyers kicking in right over there. 1 minute chart up here, still getting smacked to the downside. 5 minutes up here. I don't know who when somebody said it, but they say like, we are not the target of market makers, guys. Me and you that know TA, we are not the target. So we can actually, you know, we can actually win. We can actually win because they know that, you know, the guys that are playing, that know how to play, they're gonna win, you know. So they gotta let somebody win, right? The guys that they are trying to catch, the guys that FOMO in on the longs, they see Bitcoin pumping, they FOMO in the longs, they see Bitcoin dumping, they FOMO into the shorts, they reverse the trend and they catch these guys and their money and they're making those guys broke. They're not making us broke, right? At least not yet, right? So we are not the target for the market makers and everybody else. When you speak, a lot of stop loss hits. Not quite sure about that. What do you mean when I speak a lot of stop loss hits? We are short entry up here and we can make a new line. And our stop loss is at 1950. Stop loss. There we go. Oh, Wait. 1950. There we go. I'm almost broken. Oh, that was a great entry. Yeah, this time we got the entry nice. This time we got the entry nice. So as long as this plays out the way we hope it's gonna play out, it's gonna look good, right? I don't know how far down it's gonna go. It can just start, you know, but it's already below this 10 moving average up here, so it does look good for us so far. The question is how much the Shiba is gonna pull down. But we got a stop loss, you know, right now, you know, we can do other stuff, you know. Hopefully this, because if this does come back up there again, you know, does something like this and goes up there above the resistance up, you know, it's you know, it's game over already, right? And if this goes up here, you know, stops us out and continues up here, you know, it's kind of game over. So you know, I'm not gonna let this right now go above our stop loss because it was such a great stop loss. Sorry, it was such a great entry, right? It could have been a lot greater up here, but we are already, you know, we are already 7-8% in profit, so you know, I'm not gonna lose that. I mean, I'm gonna, you know, I'm not gonna lose that and go into loss after this one, right? So entry was good. We are keeping that. We are having the stop loss because right now, you know, when we are up here and, you know, when you enter up here, then you have to have some kind of, you know, mental stop loss until this shakes out and goes your way. If it goes your way, you exit the position. But right now, there is no reason for this to actually come back up there. I mean, if it does come back up there, you know, it wicks up and, you know, gets us out. It can do that, you know, it can wick us up. But I think I think right now people thought maybe this is the wick towards the upside, so it went down. A lot of, you know, shorters went long, and this wicked them out of the trade, right? And then continues going on downside, right? So right now we got also a higher, lower low. Maybe people who say this is expanding channel, which is not. Right now getting crushed between the 10 moving average and the support. This support needs to be broken to continue on downside down here somewhere. Small moves. Bitcoin still continuing the move towards downside. This needs to break. Bitcoin needs to break something. I don't know what's waiting to break. This is broken up here right now, going down. There is support down here at 21.55. Hey Captain, how you doing? Sheba, what happened? Oh, you mean the guy, Sheba. So far, so good. I don't know why we're trading. I mean, I know why we're trading Shiba and not something else, because, you know, we see some kind of pattern that often breaks towards downside, so we're trading that. The only thing I see that can get you out of the trade is 21.554 hourly resistance turning into support. Ooh, nice move. What's it? 21.5. That's down there. You mean this can get us out to trade? The support that you just talked about. This one over here. $10, $200. Not worth the time. Not worth the time. At least need at least, like on this trade, I think I need at least 30 before I consider extend. Let's see 4-hourly time frame. It can go maybe back down to 10 moving average. $200 is good, at least for me. Working tired already. Hope you make big money on the next bull market, Captain. Hope you make big money on the next bull market. See 4-hourly time frame. I know there are too many lines, guys, but you know, we're gonna remove the lines eventually. It can go down. Yeah, 20. The way I see it is like 20. Yeah, 21.5. If that's turned into support, that's gonna be bad. But right now we still got, like, it's only been 30 minutes or something like that. So if it goes down there and you know, we need to see something fall out of something to be, you know, good. The best case scenario right now when it comes to Bitcoin is this 10 moving average gets rejected and falls down. Big move towards upside, still way away from our stop loss. SHIB pumps and BYC rise is next. Maybe. What's BYC? Big move towards upside. Getting rejected by the 10 moving average. The question is, will Shiba also get rejected? Still 3 minutes left. But it's okay, guys. I can relax. Even if we get stopped out of the trade, it was nice entry. I mean, we got that going for us. It was nice entry. This is 5-minute time frame. Look at this, doji up here. Doji up here. Looks nice. Everything looks fine. As long as we don't get wicked out, right? Trader life. So, doing great, buddy. Thanks. So, as long as we don't get wicked out, it's gonna be fine. Don't get wicked out, it's gonna be fine. Moving back down, this should move back down below the 10 moving average as well. Still 2 minutes 20. There we go. Pull back. People are seeing that what Bitcoin is doing, then they react. So this chart over here on Shiba is reacting a little bit later to this up here. We don't want any kind of doji on the bottom down here, because that can actually pump it again towards upside. I think right now what it needs to do is play down here a little bit maybe. But now finally that we are having a stop loss in and nothing can destroy our profits, $6, we can finally relax and put some nice music on. There we go. Chill out music, guys. Chill out music. Maybe it's gonna relax our nerves till I improved his strategy. The fee for, yeah, first in, first out, but not quite sure about when it comes to, I know fee for rule when it comes to programming, but I don't know how that affects trading. So first in, first, yeah, but what does it mean when it comes to trading? Oh, you mean if you're first guy to short, then you are also first guy to exit. It might be something like that. I think that means that. Like I cannot see any other explanation. You should use stop limit instead of limit. They can see the limit and can wick you out. Yeah, I know they can wick me out, but I think it's such a good entry that they're not gonna try to do that. And if they tried, maybe they already did so. I don't know. If you open 2 or more trades on the same coin, I can only add the position. I don't know how I can open several different positions on the same coin. 9 seconds left. Good candle below. Bullish engulfing kinda on Shiba, but with a big wick towards upside, so it's not actually that bullish. There we go. And you want to close one of them, so atomically always close the first one. Okay, I don't know about that rule, man. That's how I lost 6K. Wow. Okay, we're gonna let this go. We're gonna take 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna TLI using ABC to enter. A is uptrend, B is downtrend, and C is uptrend. And price comes back under the A line and sell. And if about you buy. Sorry about, yeah, I'll check it out. I don't know about that. All of these rules that people have when it comes to trading, do small percentage of your account. Don't use too much leverage. Take early profits. Hedge. Everything seems to me like everything is made for you guys to lose money. I don't know about it, I might be wrong, but I don't see how you can make 410 million. I mean, you could do that eventually, right? If you are a very good TA and you always win and you need like 100 trades with a small percentage and stuff like that, right? But I don't know. Let's just not lose, and if you lose, let's lose like $6, right? And then let's get most of our trades correct. And if you do that, like there's no reason to do, BTC is pumping, you don't short other coins. But BTC is not pumping, hit resistance. Is the MI rule, it's on all exchanges. It's not MI rule, it's on all exchanges. It's not my rule, so okay. I don't know about it. We only have 1 trade open, guys. And the first rule of the, no, it's not the first rule of the TA club, but it's some number rule on the TA club. Let's go home. Oh, he's also there. Few hours before we join my squad and let the get. There we go. Anup is having his own TA fans club. I don't know if you know who Anup is. He's a YouTuber doing a lot of Bitcoin videos. So there's that. But guys, there's rule. There are rules to this, you know. Not this. Wait. I should probably put some like favorites. There we go. There is rule up here. Rule number 5. Only one trade at a time, guys. Only one trade at a time. Only one trade at a time. Why? Because you cannot focus on 50 trades at the same time. He may block you for plugging. How you learn to do TA? I watch a lot of YouTube videos. Stay up to 4 AM at night, watching charts go up and down. And after years you kind of figure it out. There's rules to make Bitcoin zero. I don't know. He may block you for plugging. Nah, he's good, man. We YouTubers, we don't plug each other. We YouTubers, we don't plug each other. Reply. Said you might block me for plugging. Don't. There we go. I hope he doesn't block me. You can only learn properly when you have skin in the game. Yeah, but I think it's a good time to to learn to TA first and then get skin in the game. Okay, 5-minute break, guys, and then we're gonna come back and see if we're gonna let the trade open or what. I just got a great quote in my head, guys. I just a great quote in my head. I just got great. Every time we take 5 minutes break, you know, some new magic happens in my head, guys. Some new magic happens in my head. Let's quote. Tweet at sheds. Here is a quote you can put in your next book. If trading is like having sex, then putting stop loss in profit is like an orgasm. The release. But you to me in the book with the late adopter. I'm telling you guys, I come up with these things on the fly. One of my longs from last night. From looks of there is a higher chance to pump. Might be. Where's the quote, man? Where's the quote? If trading like having sex, then put stop loss in profit or the release. Yeah, it feels like this a little bit, you know. It's so exciting, you know. Trading is exciting, you know. Yeah, you know, a lot of stuff is happening, but once you put the stop loss, you're like, oh, done. I'm still on my longs. Yeah. So I really don't care if this goes up and weeks us out, you know, because we are pretty much done with the trade. It can definitely go up a little bit more. Maybe even, you know, weeks us out of the trade. Stuff happens, but at least, you know, we're done pretty much. Anyway, guys, the stop loss in place. The trade is done. We're gonna see how this actually plays out when we take profits and stuff like that. So I think because like gambling, yeah, it might be like that. Like it might be a little bit like that, but you know, contrary to gambling, here we have more control, right? We have a little bit control over our patterns of what's happening, is not happening, and so forth. It's like it's like, you know, betting on a game. It's a bet. It's not, you know, it's not pure gambling, because in pure gambling, you know, you don't have any kind of winning chances unless you can count cards or do some other magic trick or something like that, right? But on betting, you kind of on betting on two sports team, like, you know, who is better, who is not better, what cannot happen and stuff like that. So you're taking a bet on one or other team, right? It's not 100% gambling, but there is that. Now it's gonna be interesting to see if this wicks towards upside. Let's stay live for 2 more minutes to see how this actually plays out. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Join the club. Join the club, guys. Join the club. We got a Telegram group where we chat and post stuff all the time. TA Fans Club. If you like technical analysis, you want to share your charts, you want to be part of the gang, you know what to do. It costs like $3 a month. It's the cheapest TA Fans Club group ever. One minute 15 seconds. How's 1 minute doing on up here? They actually managed to break towards upside. Nice move, right back down again. Right now pulling back to the support. Where is entry, boss? Entry is up there and stop loss right up there. So we are still in profit but it can wick us out. This can definitely go up there, wick us out, and go down there again, right? It can definitely happen. Like, that's why people say when you see up here, you should put your stop loss up here. But the problem with 10x is that your stop loss is, you know, 5% in loss. I don't know if I'm willing to take that bet. You know, I like even though it's, you know, small win, if even though it's $6 or something like that. You know, I don't want to take these 5% losses all the time. What I'm practicing these days, I trade 6-7 positions, a little bit dollar cost average according to my TA, leverage 5-7x. By this I sleep well, unknown opportunities on several positions, loss can be a small, have peace of mind. I think peace of mind is very, very important though. I think peace of mind is very, very important. If you can do that, like, good for you, but I don't believe in, you know, 5-6, you know, trading position at the same time, at least not right now. Like, look how much time we are using just this one position just to open the position. Like, once this position is open, and if you open another position, then you need to watch 2 charts all the time, right? And I don't know. Shiba is stubborn token, and there is always news about Shiba Metaverse, own blockchain and games. Yeah, Shiba right now is gonna, you know, drop its own blockchain, so, you know, there's that. Anyways, 5 minutes went up. This can definitely wick us out. If it wicks us out, it's gonna wick us in, you know, some $5 profit or something like that. But, you know, I'm willing to take the risk because, you know, 10% is not enough for this kind of trade. Do I see it? We could have taken, you know, profits down here at, you know, 12%. You know, but it's too good of a trade to let it go just right now. You know, just take some kind of profits up here. It's just too good of a trade, especially Bitcoin doing this move up here below the 10 moving average up here. That we said it might do, like, do something like this up here and then, you know, crash on the downside. But I don't know if I'm willing to, you know, spend too much time, you know, watching the chart to see this, or watching the chart to see us week out. You have to make rules to take profit also, not only stop loss. Yeah, like, from what I've seen so far, like, on Waves trade, we wanted to let it go like the 40% up, right? Times 10, that's like 400% up, but it didn't do what we want to do. So I think, you know, profits needs to be based on TA, on where, you know, the target should be hit and stuff like that, right? But if you see something changes during that time and you're still in profits, you should probably take the, you know, take the profits. You treat profits how most people treat a loss. You want to run away from it. You treat profit how most people treat loss. Can you explain a little bit more on that, Mohammed? What you mean by that? Let's just see what people in time. What's a bit weird. Sold resistance. All my XRP bits hit at 21.8. 3745, nice. Same. Late today with the opening wedge market, it will pump. I don't believe in a pullback before 25k. Got back in plus 30. Joule. I like your laugh when you say 200 10x leverage and profit is $10. Yeah, we had a good laugh last time on that. When you know, it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Like, if people ask you, like, "Hey man, how much you trading?" Yeah, 1,000. Wow, the big money. So how much leverage? 10x. Wow, 10x on 1,000. That's some great profits there, right there, man. Yeah, $6. We had a couple of $6 profits, guys. We had a couple of $6 profits. You're gonna see here. You know, this is 0.62 profit. These are good. And $16 over here. And then we had a couple of losses, -2, you know, -$2, -$5. Not actually that many. 90, 16, minus 14 over here. $6. Yeah, that's $6, man. Ship can fall any second. It all depends on. Yeah, it kind of depends on. It's kind of having a hard time going up higher. So, you know, we are hoping that, you know, I think once we breach these levels down here again, if we go down there, I think pretty much it's done. I don't think we are gonna see these levels, you know, and then it depends if we get support, and then we can see the levels. But if it breaches the support on the downside, it's pretty much done. And Bitcoin's getting rejected by this 10 moving average, you know, like we thought went down. Right now doing this extend, hug, you know, so extend, smack, hug, dump pattern. So it needs to go below 21.59 or something like that. 20 moving average up also down here. If it closes right now below this level down here, it's pretty much done over here, and then it can continue dropping to the downside. There we go. It's technically below the 20 moving average, but you know, technically. There we go. Right now going below the support down there. Shiba had 5-minute engulfing bearish candle. Looks good for us, guys. Did you share the spreadsheet anywhere? No, I did not share the spreadsheet. It's just our spreadsheet to follow the trades. There we go. More moves towards that side. Right now Shiba is on the support. Right now breaking the support. Wow, the big moves. The big moves. Done. Pretty much. I mean, it can still come up, right? But hitting this 200 moving average. Now, this 200 moving average is previously acted as a huge resistance. Right now, it's picking back up again. But you know, the volume is also kicking in on this move towards downside. You can see down here. So there has been, you know, a lot selling. Once you break these important support levels, it breaks down. Take profit. What's the profit at right now? 12%. Nah, it's not enough. It's not enough for this kind of trade, I think. We went so nicely up in this trade up here on the week. I mean, I'm not taking profit up here when the probability down is so huge, man. So huge. I don't believe in early profits. No profit taking yet. I can get wicked out, but you know, it's such a good entry point, and Bitcoin is at such a top that you know, if it fails this over here, it is at support down there, but it is breaking the support on 1 hour. 3 minutes left below the support. Hit this 10 moving average 21,466 on the dollar, and it's still pushing it down. Look here, engulfing candle on 1 hour over here, 1 hour engulfing candle up here. Bitcoin going below below this 20 moving average. Are we gonna right now? 3 minutes left. Look how much is dumping. Look how much is dumping. Bearish engulfing candle below the 10 moving average up here. Bitcoin is right now sitting on the support. Depends on how you draw the support. Maybe you draw it something like this and it's below the support. Right, you can see here it's picking up a little bit. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left. Let's see if I'm a little bit extended. Not quite sure whether it's gonna break. There is no bearish engulfing right now, but you know, the push down is real. Look at the volume on the sell. The sell volume is big right now. 1 minute candle trying to come back up again. 1 hourly, this is the important one. This is the important one right now, and it's closing in 2 minutes and 27 seconds right now. Two minutes 16 seconds. Adjust stop loss. No, I'm not gonna adjust stop loss. I'm gonna let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let the money flow in. See, I'm a musician as well. Somebody's gonna get that message. Look at waves I post in group. Oh, nice. Milan post that triangle on waves. Hit the resistance. Right now back to the support again. Bearish engulfing. Might just break it to the downside. Guys, for you guys saying, you know, weekends are not volatile, and you say, you know, yeah, but last weekend was an exception. Weekends are volatile, guys. Base hits and some home runs. Double fake out. Double fake out. There is a huge support line down here that needs to be broken. Right now, 1 minute 10 seconds. We are pushing it down as much as we possibly can. Insane move towards downside. This is 10 and this is 20 moving average. Are we gonna get bearish engulfing candle down here, guys? Are we gonna get bearish engulfing? We already have bearish engulfing candle down here. There is a support down here on 1 hourly time frame. Is it gonna hit? Right now hitting the 20 moving average. 20 moving average on the 1 hourly on Shiba. I mean, the bulls and the bears are fighting really strongly about this. 45 seconds left on this chart up here, because this is already bearish engulfing candle, very bad candle. It's still, you know, back down to the support. So, you know, question is, are we just gonna pump right back up? But this over here looks very bad. 33 seconds left. It wants to close below the 10 moving average, guys. It wants to close below that 10 moving average, back inside the wedge. We're gonna see if the bulls can actually put some kind of pump up in the last 20 seconds up here. Can we get us some kind of pump, some kind of hopium? There we go, some kind of hopium about 10 moving average. Still no hopium, 16 seconds left. 10 seconds. Above the 20 moving average. 2, 1. We closed on the 10 moving average, but we opened below it. We opened below 20 moving average down here. We opened below 20 moving average. I think it's done, guys. I think it's done. This move towards this was such a dirty move. It was such a dirty move. You know, the question is, can this, you know, do another, you know, a bullish engulfing candle right back up again? Anything can happen, guys. Anything can happen. I'm not saying it can do that, but you know, we are, you know, our head is so much above the water. We are, you know, we are on a cruise ship right now. Technically, you know, the only way we're gonna sink right now is if Titanic hits some kind of you know, iceberg, and you know, we gotta go into some kind of life raft, and after that, you know, we have to, you know, that life raft needs to start taking in water, and only then we're gonna fall in the water, and then we gotta get tired and go below the water. That's how much we have room towards upside right now. That's how much room we have towards upside. This is such a bad move on Bitcoin. But, you know, never say never. Still on the support. Nice, how much are in profit? Right now the profit is only 17%, 300 bucks. So, you know, it can go higher, it can definitely go higher. I think I'm gonna keep the trade open because, you know, this is some kind of double top up here. We have a, you know, extremely nice entry position up here with this double top up here. Extremely nice entry position. Bitcoin looks like exhausted. It looks like it must pull down. This over here is super bearish move towards downside, back down towards downside. You know, there are all kinds of indications right now that this is gonna break this rising wedge towards the upside. It might drop on downside, right? So we are looking at some kind of profit eventually, you know, maybe down here, maybe like 47%, sorry, 4.7%, yeah, like 50% down here, maybe even more down there, maybe even 100% after eventually towards downside on the bigger time frames up here, maybe. Right over here we got like 20 moving average on the downside. Over here, that's like 70-80% move if it breaks down, because it's already already looks bad. And the 4 hourly closes in 57 minutes. In 57, so it's sorry, 3 hours, 2 hours and 57 minutes to close. So we still got, you know, time to pull this back up. Yes, we gotta pull, we can pull this back, definitely back up, but our entry is so good. So the question is, can this pull back all the way down there? Maybe it's just pull back and it's gonna, you know, get us out. It can do that. So the thing that we are risking right now is, you know, 15%. We are risking 50% after, you know, nice move, hitting the support on downside. I don't know. Stop loss position is only like $6 profit, so, you know, it's only to, you know, get us out in without loss. Can believe my 12-year-old son Oliver shut out, who is in front of room watching you, lol. Oliver, listen to your dad, okay? He might not always say the nicest thing, but he always thinks the best of you, you know? And learn tech if you want to get into the, you know, trading or finance or anything like that. There is one thing you gotta know, that's technical analysis. Because it doesn't matter if you're an investor, if you want to make some money on the side, you always need to know your charts. There you go. Close position. No, I'm not gonna close it. So it's good. I like the move towards downside. You know, we hit, you know, we hit, you know, up here. You know, we tried second time. We went right now down. For this to come up, it's gonna take a lot of power to get it back up there again. Can it do that? Definitely can, but you know, the probability for that right now is very slim towards downside. Oliver, join TF Fans Club. Yeah, I should have said that. I should have said that. Anyways, guys, we're gonna close the stream over here, and we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna continue watching the price, how it develops later on. Besides that, let's ride this still more. Yeah, we're gonna ride it until I feel that there is no more downside, or, you know, something, matrix changes, you know, deja vu, black cat comes. If some kind of black cat occurs, you know, we're gonna close the positions. So far, good. So far, you know, it's playing out nicely. Okay, guys, and that's the 400 million challenge. Do join TF Fans Club if you're not part of it, because we talk about the lines all the time there. And it costs like $3 to join TF Fans Club. Like other guys, other trading guys, like taking like $50 a month. I'm taking $3 to join the greatest TA channel ever. Nah, just kidding, just kidding. It's just chat, guys. It's just chat. Great show again, Sasha. You're the best. There we go, guys. With that said, see you around, guys.